just hygiene, because hygiene is just doing the minimum for survival. Care is doing the maintenance to have something be optimal, right? So, and it's wash day, cut day, all that day. Ah. And honestly, I used to like hate all of this as much as my hair has evolved over the years and our time together. Um, I used to hate it. I'm very tender-headed. And so getting my hair done was always not fun. It was traumatic, full stop. So it took me a very long time to come to terms with the fact that, my hair was something I could actually like. And the process of doing my hair could be something that I enjoy. So I cut it. I used to have really, really long locks until 2015. I started cutting my hair. And then I started doing like bigger chunks and chops as I was moving through life. And they say that that's a sign when you start doing stuff to your hair that transitions are upon you. So the first chops, the first cuts were very shortly before I started teacher training, oddly enough, or in the process of it. So, transition, right? Right. Next came pandemic times. I cut it even shorter because we were inside and, everybody was breaking down. And I said, this is the time that we gonna try and go full punk rockabilly, who I wanted to be as a teenager, who I wish I could have been as a teenager. And embrace the rebellion of having blue hair because that was something that I always wanted to have and couldn't do it. So I was like, that's what I'm going to do. But I never actually, it took me a long time to actually go blue. But that's not the point of this tirade. The point of this is the process of me figuring out how to do my hair. I had to recognize that I had to love it, because if you're going to bleach it and you want it to stay after you bleach it, you have to take care of it. Like, it is imperative or it'll all fall out. Research started happening. I started trying to figure out how it was that I could achieve this blue hair and still keep my locks, right? So first things first, we have to have a manageable amount of them. Next big chop. Then have to keep chopping, because as it dies away from the chemical processes, you gotta more life. So it's like a letting go. So I've never had to experience the moment that a lot of lockheads come to, where it's like you got to cut all your hair off when those moments of transition are upon you. I've not had it because I've been keeping my hair short. These locks are not the same locks from my younger self. All of the parts have changed. Everything is different pretty much about them. So as I've evolved, I'm not holding energy in my hair that needs to be released, because it's been going for a while now. So that's, we're being candid about why even after the pandemic, I continued to do my own hair even as my finances have allowed for me to pay somebody to do a lot of the self-care things that I had to take on my own to take care of myself, because for financial reasons, I'm continuing to do them on my own because it's an effort of paying attention to myself. So cutting my hair, the process of having hair, doing my hair, loving it, loving a part of myself that is difficult, that is time consuming, can be painful, but it's mine, right? So it's mine to nourish and destroy, right? Because how many of us who look like us, all of us, destroy our hair in an effort to maintain a standard of beauty that wasn't even designed for us. I'm not just talking about brown girls. I'm talking about all the girls. Because guess what? If your beauty is defined by somebody who treats you as a commodity, just saying, as a mechanism for control, just saying, we're back. Step 1100, deep conditioner. Because eventually we're going to have to bleach this again. Because we got to change the colors. It's about to be summertime again. It's my season. But, so, as I said, step 1100. Here we go. It's all clean. Sides is down. Now it's time to condition. And try to make as little mess as possible. Now, back in the day, if you knew me, in my younger days, I had like the wildest coppery, like mahogany. My hair was so thick, but it was so very brittle and so very dry because I never had the time to condition. It was so much locks. It was so much locks. It was too much locks. It was too much. It was too much. And honestly, the first time I cut my hair, I understood immediately that I should have did that a long time ago. Like a long, long time ago. But I was so terrified of itself. Because like, what if it's bad? You know? And that first cut was bad. Oh my God, it was bad. And I'm glad that it was. The first cut after I shaved my sides. Oh my God, it was awful. It was awful. I don't know why the barber thought to cut my hairline back so very far to make my forehead, which is already a forehead, even more prominent. So, but I had to live with it, right? Because I made the choice. And that was like the first instance of, well, you did it. So now what are we going to do about it? So I had to live with it. I had to let it grow back in. We had to make adjustments. I had to do new parts. I had to do all of this stuff to get to this spot that honestly I think I've been trying to get to since I was like 20, but was too afraid because what if it's ugly? What if I don't like it? It's just hair. I mean, it is because it's mine. And you should take pride in the temple, decorate it as you see fit, because that's a form of worship. And if we are divine, then this vessel, this vehicle is the temple, then you should decorate it. Be kind to it. Worship it. Love it. Love it. Because it's the only one you got right now. I mean, I know you can purchase upgrades, but even that, if that's what you want to do. So that's all for Watch Day Revelations. This installment, anyway. Honestly, this whole session is like it could be a 45-minute video. I didn't think I should do that on the first one because that's a while. That's ambitious. So come back for the next one. See you next time. Maybe next month. We'll see.